We need the slope, and we need the y-intercept. Okay, because we need to fill in a number here and a number here. That B is really awful. I'm going to rewrite that B. Okay, so we have to have the slope and we have to have the y-intercept. You need both. Different types of problems where you'll be asked to give the equation of a line, and in one where they actually give you a line and you have to give the equation. Okay, so we need to find the slope and we need to find the y-intercept. Okay, y-intercept. There it is. The y-intercept is the point where the line crosses the y-axis. So this is B. B is our y-intercept. So we have B. So we have our B. This is good. We still need to find M. Now, when we're given a picture, we can use, there's two ways to find M. We can either count M, like I said, there's two ways to find slope. We can either count it or we can use the equation. Okay, I'm going to show the equation first and then I'll show the counting. Okay, for the equation, we're going to call like this x1, y1, x2, y2. And from our notes before, we have the equation is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So we're going to plug those in. Excuse me. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 gives me negative 6 over 3, which is negative 2. Okay, not too bad. They gave us the points. That's nice. If they don't give you the points, you can still find the points. Perfect number points occur where you get the crossing on the graph. So this is a perfect point. Here's another perfect point. I could have used these 2 points, or these 2 points, or these 2 points, any 2 points. Now, if we want to count the slope, we don't have to do all this calculation. You can just count. We want to move the way you would read. So we start and we move to the right. Find a point. Find the next available point, which would be here. And I want to see how many spaces do I go to get from here to here. Now remember, it's rise over run. So I need to go down first. So I go down 1, 2. So down 2, and then over 1. Because I went down, it's negative 2 over 1, negative 2. So you don't actually have to do any calculations. You can just count spaces. And now our equation of this line is y equals m, which was negative 2, x plus b, which is 3. Okay, another way is we're given a slope and we're given a point on the line. Okay. So here's our slope. This is some random point. And we need to find B in order to give the equation of the line, because again, we're doing y equals mx plus b. Now, what I have is I have m, I have x, and I have a y. I just don't have a b. So I can use m, x, and y, and I can find b. So I'm going to plug into the equation the information I have. Y is negative 4, m is 2/3, x is 9, I don't know b, and I'm going to solve for b. So 3 goes into 9 3 times, and then 2 times 3 is 6. So I get negative 4 is equal to 6 plus b. I'm going to subtract 6 from both sides. And I get negative 10 is equal to b. So now I have m and I have b, so I can write the equation of the line. I put m and I put b. So if there's a line that goes through the point 9, negative 4, and it has a slope of 2/3, this is its equation. Another thing will happen is you'll get the equation of a line given to a point on the line and the slope of a line parallel or perpendicular. So let's say I give you so a point 2, 4, and I say parallel to 2x plus y equals 10. Okay, so first I want to find the slope of 2x plus y equals 10. So I'm going to take that equation, I'm going to put it into slope-intercept form. So I'm going to take this 2x and I'm going to move it over, which makes it negative. So my slope is negative 2. Okay, so I want to do a parallel to this line. So I want to use the same slope, right? So if m is negative 2, parallel m is also negative 2. And this is x and this is y. So I'm going to plug in that information. 4, negative 2, 2, and then I'm going to find b. So 4 is equal to negative 4 plus b. Add 4 to both sides, that's a 4. And I get 8 is equal to b. So my parallel line will be y equals, same slope, negative 2x plus 8. So this line is parallel to that line, and it happens to go through this point. Perpendicular to 6x plus 3y equals 9, but through the point 5, 8. So first I want to find m. So I'm going to take that 6x plus 3y equals 9. Pick the 6x up and move it over.
Just make this up?
Yes. Yeah, it's just on the next square that's blank. Okay. So 3y equals negative 6x plus 9. Divide by 3. Yeah. Okay, so m is negative 2. But I don't want to know parallel. I want to know perpendicular, so I need to figure out what is perpendicular m. 1/2. So we have our slope, right? Our regular slope of this line is negative 2, so our perpendicular slope is positive 1/2, because remember it's negative reciprocal, so we make it the opposite and we flip it over. So we're going to use this m to find our line. So y is 8, m is 1/2, x is 6 plus b. What's half of 6?
3.
So 3 plus b. We're going to subtract 3 from both sides. B is 5, and so our perpendicular line is going to be y equals 1/2 x plus 5. So we've got y equals mx plus b. I have x, I have y, I have m. So I plug in y, m, and x. Half of negative 4 is negative 2. Add 2 to both sides, and b equals 4. So then my equation is y is mx plus b.
Where'd you get -2 from?
Here,
Oh,
half of -4.